Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the Night Attack Preshow. I'm your navigator, Hello, everybody. How goes it? Hi. Hi. Let's just start off with a nice hi. Everybody post hi in the chat. I just want all the highs. I just want the highs. And we're going to say hi to everybody. Hello, Bioko. Hiyo, Routing Wonk. Hello. Hello, Uga Yoinka. Ethereal Vision. Hold on. I want to make sure I get everybody. WJ says. X Modem. Hello. Zelo S. Krug. Gyromancy. Dr. Arby. Slumberjack. Hello. Alberta Guru. Hi. Mr. Brueck. Hi. Knots. X Modem. Reggie 33. Beef Viper says, you're not my real dad. You're right, I am not. Learning XP, hello. ICU says, yo, Nash, what's good? You know, it's Tuesday night. I've had a few. It's going to be a good one. Space NML, hello. Oh my god, we have something to show from Space NML. It's great. Debbie's got us one. Of course, hello. Renaigu. Ubi Yoink again. JSC315. Gentleman Top Hat, hello to everybody. Jay Milius. Kodashiku with the diamonds, hello. Vaughn Hungtaint, hello. Go to home, says Bryce, get in on HQ. No, I don't get on HQ on the Tuesday evening games. Learning EXP says, hi, okay. Underlining Shadow, hello. Kuhan, hello. Flavor Toothpaste, hi. Jack of Vault Raids, hi. Captain Jack, Shahulud, hello. X Modem says 420, blaze it, my dude. Max Trollbot, oh, that's a good use of the power emotes in the head. Wabbit Magic, hi. Wizzo 163, hello. Nick with the C, hi. Thank you, Havoc L7D for the sub. Reject 69187 says hello. Alberta Guru, hi. And also a hello to you, Havoc. Vlad the Nerf Neko, hi. Who else? Anybody else? Aphex says konbanwa. Hello to Bendy Star Games, not yet chosen. Whew, that's everybody. Oh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Night Attack Show. I'm gonna open this beer. This is the Tuesday night pre-show to the show, where we what do we do here? We do funny or random in the IRC. Hello, hi. Jason Kirk, hello. Oh, Mike TV is rating us. Mike TV Live is being attacked by a bear. Well, don't do that, Mike. Don't be attacked by a bear. Fanak, hey, Fun! How are you, Fun? So, welcome to Night Attack. We're going to have a good show to you tonight. Later on in our show, we're going to have Matt and Mattingly from the Ice Cream Social Podcast. They're going to be here to join us for a super fun game. We got a game today from your friend and mine, Sign, in the Discord, who came up with a really great idea for a game. I was initially concerned about the game because it was maybe simple. Maybe it was a little simple. Sunbun says, dink dink motherfucker, dink dink indeed. Oh, thank you, WJ says, for the sub. So I thought it would be too simple, and then we called. So Brian and I went out to shoot stand-ups, which we've done the past few weeks before Night Attack. And so we went to the bar to go shoot some stand-ups real quick. And in the middle of that, Brian was like, oh, hey, Justin says he has X amount of time if you need to run any ideas by him or if you want to spitball stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah. And then when we finished stand-ups, which is 30 or 40 minutes ago, or into that process, rather, we called him, and apparently he was just about to start Jerry. So if you were watching Jerry's live stream, you might have heard us call in like right before the start of his show. But the guys loved it when I brought it up to them, so that's gonna be awesome. Also, yes, Captain Jack asks, are we on the front page again? We might be on the front page again today. I feel pretty good. I feel like 95% it's gonna happen. They said it's gonna happen. So hopefully, hey, who knows? Maybe. I know I didn't have to send in any schedule details, so who knows? Yeah, it's Schrodinger's front page. We are both on and off the front page until it is observed. But it's gonna be great. That's gonna be a super fun time. And it was great to have the Scoops guys back. We of course had them on the show when we were at their convention, Scoop Fest in Las Vegas. But this is their first time on the show outside of that. This is their second time. I don't know what they were on the show last time, but in any case. By the way, if you like the pre-show music, this is once again Cassiopeia's self-titled album, Cassiopeia. You can find it on YouTube. So Cassiopeia. So this album's from 1979. You can find some of their stuff on Spotify, but it's like newer stuff or recreations of some of the older songs. But YouTube has a really good back catalog of some of the stuff that you just can't get streaming. So, anyway. Biocast says Matt mentioned Schwood on the Sunday School. Yeah, they've been talking to each other a little bit because I think Brian mentioned it last week. If he hasn't, if he doesn't today, that he was actually in Las Vegas for less than a day, I think, to go see. I want to say it's Matt's new Hillbill show, and it sounds great. Brian was telling me a little bit about it when we were out today, and it sounded hilarious. It sounded fucking great. So that's what's coming up a little bit today. Of course, we'll have Justin, we'll have Brian on. Brian is downstairs doing some stuff. Justin might still be doing jury. I really don't know. Still don't really know. What else is going on? It's just like a day, right? Today's just been a day. Today's just been like a day. I guess Space Animal. Justin and Brian are on tonight? Yeah. The Justin and Brian. Yeah, so like if Justin is still streaming, he'll probably take a break. He, Tuesday is becoming a little bit of a rock block for him with doing jury right before. So I think it's a mixture of like it kind of gets him in the mood, but also he needs to have a break before that starts. Okay, so Reject's saying he's done. So yeah, he's probably taking a break. He'll call in, or we'll call him. Whatever. Fuck it. Gentleman Taba asks, have I ever watched Kitmas? I don't know what Kitmas is. Is that like a Knight Rider thing? Kitmas. I don't know what Kitmas is. Oh my god, you guys. Okay. So over the past, man, when did I do that? Was it Friday? I think it was Friday or Saturday. I went and bought the ingredients to make the recipe that I found online for Taco Bell quesadilla sauce. And the Taco Bell quesadilla sauce is pretty good. It's a pretty good recipe. If you Google it, it's like the first thing that shows up. I don't remember the domain even that it's come from, but it's really good. So it's mostly mayo, right? It's like a mayonnaise base with what is it? Cumin? It's like cumin and oregano and a little bit of salt, or a little bit of sugar rather, and jalapeno juice and minced jalapenos. And it's really good. You may want to add, like, I found I needed to add just a touch of milk and a little bit more mayo because it was like a little gritty, but it's really good. The other thing is that Kuan says, I thought you hated mayo. No, I like mayo. I'm the only one on the internet, apparently, who likes mayo. I dig mayo. I dig it. I dig it! But, it's really good, but I put it in a little squeeze bottle, like a little squeeze bottle, so you can drizzle it, right? You're not having to spoon it out and distribute it and all. And apparently, so part of the recipe is that you mince jalapenos, but the jalapenos keep getting stuck in this little nozzle. So it's been it's been having to be me opening up the little squeeze bottle and spooning it out, which is super unfortunate, but it's good. It really is some good shit. The Taco Bell quesadilla sauce is pretty good. I don't know. Man. Zelos says mayo snow cones are the best. Well, hold on now. I don't know what the fuck a mayo snow cone is. That sounds awful, though. So B5 says, can you cut a bit off the top of the squeeze bottle? Well, I could, except the squeeze bottle has... So two things. The squeeze bottle has a cap that would not fit if I cut the nozzle. And two, the sauce, it's kind of a thick sauce, so it doesn't travel very well, so you need it to be upside down, so it's in the thing. So, man, unfortunately. So everyone's acting like it is a mayo base, but it really is like a spicy, creamy thing. I don't know. If you don't like mayo, you don't like mayo. That's fine. And so I got it and I made it all, but then also I wanted to double up on it because it didn't make a lot, this recipe. And I was out of mayo, or I wasn't out of mayo, but I was like low on mayo, and I eat a lot of sandwiches, so I didn't want to be done on mayo and have to go to the store again. So, I don't know. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited for tonight. I've had some alcohol, which is not a crime. Why? Because you just have to squeeze harder with your big, strong hands. Well, it's not that kind of squeeze bottle, though. Well, and it's got the jalapenos are getting stuck in it. Yeah. Routing Wonk says, Taco Bell, don't they use something more like a caulking gun? Yeah, like the sauces, I'm sure, but also like the ground beef is like in this like weird caulking gun, and it spools up the backside of the cylinder so they get all of the meat out of the thing. Gentleman Top Hat's telling you about Kitmas. He calls up fake tech supports that scam people to get the credit card info and trolls them in a really funny way. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Waffle asks, is this music from my playlist? No, this is from... Well, you can find Cassiopeia on like Spotify and stuff, but this is their original. Here, I'm going to post a link to it in the chat. Because this is one of my favorite albums. Huh. I just said that out loud. I'm also working on a best favorite songs of 2017 playlist on Spotify. And I think it's at like 20 songs right now. I'd like to get it at 25. Though it's also like, I don't know. It's weird because it's a bunch of the music that I listen to a lot, because when I find something I like, I listen to it forever. So I'm cribbing a lot from, Spotify made their like, hey, this is your year-end playlist of all your favorite shit. It's like, yeah, I know it. This is all the stuff on the playlist that I play all the time. But if you want to find my current rolling playlist, hey, we got a plug here. I don't do thatsounds.cool really as it was anymore, but if you go to thatsounds.cool, you'll find a link to the new Spotify rolling playlist, which is usually like 40 to 50 songs of music that I'm listening to now, and it kind of just comes and goes as I find and clear stuff off of there. I just added a couple new songs the past few days, just a few. It's pretty cool. It's kind of a neat. It's like all of the cool stuff about the Thatsounds.cool project, but without all of the like overhead of like, oh, okay, I gotta make a new playlist and I gotta match it on both of these services. I gotta send the email. I gotta write the email. And but anyway, follow it on Spotify. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. Let's excuse me. Let's see what we got here. You guys want to watch some videos? Let me make sure I got the doc. I have the doc pulled up. Sometimes I have the doc pulled up. You can usually find it at diamondclub.reddit.com the night of a show, the day of a show. So you can submit links to videos or to what have you. Oh, that's such a good Photoshop from Space NML, but I want to save it until the guys get here. Let's see. Do we have anything in the video link sheet? Like so much of like everyone is been posting a lot of stuff in the Discord, which is great. Super great. But it makes it a little redundant also with the weekly video sheet thing. So I kind of try to pull from both when we have time, but also like when we're on the front page, they don't love us watching videos and stuff. So here we go. Here's a video on the internet.
Hey, what? I've seen this.
Oh, they're cats.
Shh. Huh.
There's like
Ass.
cats ADR.
What? Never mind. You don't listen. Since when? Since always.
This is 38 million views. Whoa.
Someone's coming. Act like a cat.
I mean,
Meow.
it makes sense, right? Talking
Meow.
animals. There's a whole
Meow.
movie industry based on it.
Act real cute and he'll give us treats. Yeah, lie down.
Yeah, I guess I know Ned better than you do. And now, I know you better than Ned does. So does Ned know what you think you know? Not yet.
You getting your treat yet?
This is a great audio bet.
You getting your treat? Not yet. Keep going.
Okay. Sure. Hey. It's Brian. Is it mukbang? Oh, Brian's brought some social eating, everybody. Sure. Here, let me... Yeah.
I think I'm going to put this in a koozie
Okay.
so you can't know what it is.
Okay.
You're allowed to comment on all the parts you can see.
Okay. Wait, I think I've had...
Oh, have you? Okay, well, all I know is we got 4 goddamn cases of it. And I can think of one person who's currently in the house who'll drink it.
Okay, so I'm going to try this. I think, yeah, I do remember trying something similar to this. So it's kind of a mini tall boy can. Ooh. Huh.
That's what marketers hope to hear. Oh, about that.
It tastes like a cranberry drink. It's not very carbonated, but it is almost soda-like. I can see that
Is now a good time
might
for
as
me to
well.
mention it's alcoholic?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just opened up a beer, too. Okay.
It's going to be a loose show, people.
Huh. Okay, so maybe then if this is alcoholic, then I'm thinking of something else. Because I remember a week or so ago, you gave me some, like, artisanal soda thing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot what that was. Forget about that.
Okay.
This is the real thing.
Okay. That was pretty good. So this, okay, then that makes sense because this has got, like, a cranberry taste. It goes down pretty smooth, maybe a little thin. It's maybe a little bit of a thin flavor. So this is a Mighty Swell branded something.
All right, bust it out.
Okay.
Bust it out. Look at that band on the top.
Here we go. Oh, we got Justin calling in. Let's get him on the line also so that we've got everybody here to enjoy this very good mukbang. Hey, where are you, Justin? Where'd you go?
What do you mean?
No, you're not.
Well, where did you go? Where did you go? Where are you?
Where did you come
Justin, where are you?
Hold on, I got this. We got this.
Hey, where's oh wow, you got a whole different setup behind you, and there's no night attack sign.
No night attack sign right now. It's right by me. I'm trying to decide what to do with it because we moved the thing that it was sitting on, so we might have to refigure out how to hang it if we're gonna put it back there.
Yeah.
But then also, I don't know. I don't know whether or not it was just time to kind of move to another set piece. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is so you're right. The banner at the top says "Ride the Wave." This is a peach sparkling cocktail. Wow.
Yeah, we have a lot of this shit.
I saw I saw like 2 cases come in the other day.
Yeah. Well, guess what? We still have 2 cases.
Awesome.
It was not the most popular giveaway at the Christmas roundabout thing we did.
Really?
Well, mainly because not because it's not good, but because just everybody brought shit, and so like here we are carrying 4 cases of this stuff, and I was more concerned about consuming other people's freebies than giving away ours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is pretty decent. It's 5% alcohol by volume. Pretty good. This
So
is
hold on,
vintage.
you were just walking around handing out booze?
Yeah, well, because people handed it to us, they're from
It's
Dripping
called
Springs.
It's called peer pressure.
Yeah, it's called a pyramid scheme, man. Why don't you get with it? Bonnie got like 4 cases of 4 flavors of this stuff. All of them super fruity, and none of them my style of drink. Because don't get me wrong.
You don't like sweet.
Otherwise, that shit would be gone in 20 minutes. You know.
Like, oh man, well, their loss is my gain. Hooray!
Exactly right.
So have you even tried this?
No.
I don't think you would like it, but I don't think you would have the violent reaction that you did from that blueberry cookie.
So wait, hold on, wait. So have you tried it yet?
No. Okay, imagine I hand you a can and it says alcoholic poop and it says flavor poop, and then underneath it says ... but it's alcoholic, and then meanwhile you're like, oh no, I'm sorry, I don't like poop flavored things. I'm like, well, but this is not as poopy as other poop. Like, it's very light on the poop. Why don't you give it a try?
I guess that's I was not aware. You have a very strict discipline then, that like anything that's not what you like is poop, and not like, oh,
Well,
I can tolerate a sip.
Yeah,
like,
well-
because there should be some distance between things that are not my taste. And poop,
You know what?
right?
Let's get on the same page here. You're right. That was an unfair comparison.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is mayonnaise flavored booze. Would you like some mayonnaise flavored booze? Now it's only lightly mayonnaise flavored.
I've definitely tried stuff. People are like, no, it's not. It's not like that. It's not like. It's actually very like not mayonnaise-y. And I'll try it and I'll be like, no, you're a liar. It's mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
taste-
How many times do you go through that before at some point you just decide, this has never once in my life ended up with me going, wow, you're right. Even though it's only slightly mayonnaise-y, suddenly I have the exact opposite reaction to every other time I've had mayonnaise.
I will never stop doing it because I always then get to come right back at the person who shoved it in my face.
You get to be indignant
Just
about
like,
it.
why would you do this to me? I told you a million times you wanted to be the one superstar. Now how do you feel?
So yeah, I can see where you wouldn't like this. It tastes. So apparently this is a fruit.
I mean,
fruit
understand,
wine.
I am that guy that everybody mocks. Like, what's with these people who like triple hop flavored IPAs? What are you trying to go on a dare? No, like I just genuinely
like bitter
prefer bitter
stuff,
over
yeah.
sweet.
You would not, because this tastes. So we had East Siders honey when we were at the bar, or I did just a
Sure.
little bit earlier.
By we, I mean I
mean,
sat there
the
and
royal
watched you judging you alcoholic.
But you probably had-
fucking alcoholic.
You had to also.
Girl, drink drunk. This one right over here. I can't believe it.
This tastes a lot like a cider,
Okay.
which
True,
is why
true story. True
I don't
story.
think you would like. I don't think you like ciders, right? So I don't.
There
think you would
have
like it.
been the only times I drink cider is when it sits in my refrigerator for 3 months after you leave it there, and it's 3 in the goddamn morning, and I'm out of booze, and the entire fucking house is dry.
Sure.
And the thought I have before cider is, so this is what it's come to, and then I drink the cider, and I think, I survived it. Maybe
Okay.
now I could sleep,
Yeah.
and then I sleep.
Oof, that's oof. That's troubling.
Got a little darker than you thought,
Totally
motherfucker.
light
That's
up
called
top.
dark cider.
Dark ciders. Yeah, so you wouldn't like this, but it tastes like a peach. It tastes like a peach cider, which is weird for being a fruit-based wine. So that's probably.
Hey, so I sent you a video that somebody, that actually your friend of mine, Johnny Boz, you know Johnny Boz from
sure.
Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Johnny Boz sent it to me saying, you got to play this. And I watched enough of it that I decided he's right. And so,
Okay.
and I want to go in no context.
Oh, so you haven't seen this yet?
I have.
Or you saw?
I saw enough of it. How about that?
Here we go.
This is titled "Man Prays for a Dead Deer on the Back of a Truck."
Praise the Lord, everybody. This is a great Sunday morning to be alive. This is yours truly, Brother Quentin Jenkins. I'm riding on Interstate 20 towards Columbia to Kingdom Life Ministries. Pastor James L. Rawson is my pastor and uncle. And as I'm riding down 20, I see this. This is a deer tied to somebody's back truck.
So it's a
And I'm
deer.
reminded of
Is a deer on, like, not on a trailer and not in the back of a pickup truck. It's like tied to the tailgate
at the back of like a picture
an
a
Escapade.
Chevy Suburban with
Sure.
one of those things that you stick on a trailer hitch, and it you could set your tailgate party stuff on there. It's got
Yeah.
that chicken wire mesh on there.
Is that even that? Like, it just looks like it's the normal stock lip on the back of a.
I don't think there's
Suburban.
enough room for a deer on that. I've seen.
No, I
enough.
think that's a mod. That's that's some kind of aftermarket shit.
Yeah, that right.
Okay.
a song as I'm riding behind this atrocity, if that's a word.
They didn't even put it in the back of the truck.
Behind this
They-
atrocity, that's a word. In case you were wondering whether or not atrocity
I
was a
think
word.
like that is there exactly for what we're seeing. Is like if you want to put game, but you don't want to put it in your car, and you don't want like it's too fragile to like tie to the top or something like
I
that.
mean, I think maybe the narrator is a deer because game recognized game.
God,
No. Never mind.
you're a real comedian, Bryce.
Sorry.
As I'm riding behind this atrocity, if that's a word. And I pray that it blesses somebody this morning. First of all, I want you to understand that this is disgusting. They could have wrapped this deer up, at least close his eyes. His
tarp?
eyes is wide
Yeah.
open, he's seeing everything. But there's a song I want to sing that goes a little something like this. Hallelujah, Jesus. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, Okobasha, had a very he had, keyword had, a very shiny
Preach it.
and if you ever saw it,
What?
my God,
What would you say?
you would even say that it glows, but it can't glow anymore. Won't the devil try to steal your glow and put you on the back of a
Stop
truck?
those devils! Stop those devils!
All of the other reindeers, they probably dead too.
They did.
Call him names, oh Savior. They never let poor Rudolph.
Oh man, minor key.
He trying to speed up. Join reindeer games, oh Beshada. Y'all keep the deer and his family in prayer. Oh.
It's Titus Burgess.
Because what if this was your deer? What if it was you, your family member, tied to the back of the truck? Oh my God! Oh my God! We thank you for this deer's life, Lord. Thank you for the life that he lived. For the cars he did not jump in front of. Oh God. In Jesus' name.
Wow.
Really, really peaked at that moment when the song started.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
as far
feel
as I
like
heard.
that
Still
dude
decent
kinda-
payout.
That dude's got a cannon for a voice box. It's just like Rudolph the Red. Like,
So we got a couple of fan-made videos over the past week. This is one from your friend and mine, ICU. This is contact #no Wi-Fi.
Scenes from the movie Contact.
Can you clean it up any more than that fish?
I'll be the butt man.
Give me a little more in studio.
Quiet video. You can see a diamond.
Can I zoom in out?
Eat my butt.
Values.
Butt man.
Try zoom out again.
My butt.
Rotate 90 degrees counterclock.
We go now live to the Clear headquarters where panic, pandemonium, people have lost all grip on reality. Indeed, we had a festival in which many harmonicas and violins bedazzled the night sky with music.
Okay. What's going on?
Well, in the meantime, eat my butt. Thank you, ICU, for that great video.
I'm telling you, like, we are at a golden era for Diamond Club content. Like, there is no doubt that between ICU and Cogswell and Space NML right now, operating at about as high a level as anyone has ever seen.
So we also got Gyro, who sent this in. I don't even know whether this is a video or a song. I'll be the butt man. Eat my butt.
Eat my butt.
Bryce, would you stop freestyling? What are you doing? Just let a song play.
Butt.
Oh, Bryce, I told you to knock it off.
Butt.
Bryce, how are you doing that while you're drinking? Are you a ventriloquist?
Clear out the vents.
Clear out the vents. Somebody audio capture that.
I'll be the butt man.
That dropped, no.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, and also, lastly, speaking of Space NML, I know Justin saw this earlier today. I don't know if you saw this, Bri. Space NML made another movie poster based on last week's episode.
I did see this.
The
Cougar of Coinbase. I adore the fact
so good.
that your face is exactly 12% bigger than it should be, right?
Maybe a little too big, but it's clearly
it's an artistic representation. Your face is about as long and proportioned as the kid's leg in the
the Ready Player One poster.
Yeah, the Ready Player One poster.
Oh wait, I haven't seen that one.
You haven't
seen
that?
Yeah. Tip me off on this.
Ready Player One poster.
I think it's the same studio that did the Tomb Raider one.
Oh, the awful Tomb Raider one?
Yeah, where like Alicia Vikander.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
It's a really long.
He's got
leg.
a really long leg.
His leg's like 4 feet tall.
By the way, did you catch? Did we talk about this? That the Overwatch chick is in Ready Player One?
Yeah, we talked about that on Court Killer. She's in the new trailer. Tracer.
I thought I caught a glimpse of her in the new.
I like the fact that that is a property that came out after the book, but was through negotiations of IP determined to be worthy of everything else put in the book.
I guess I feel like they had to just make a deal with Blizzard for something. I can't remember the book for all the references. If there's a wow reference, But yeah, obviously they did, which makes sense. I mean, if you're Blizzard and Steven Spielberg's like, hey, I want to put you in the new Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but for video games, you're like, yeah, sure, go ahead.
No, absolutely. And to be honest, I think it's good. I think it's good for the movie. I think it's good for the viewers at home. It's certainly, it's of my world. And if I was somebody who hadn't read the book,
the worldly Brian Brushwood,
the worldly of my way, I am of two worlds. I was both old and young.
We also got who made this. I want to make sure I get the right name of the person who made this. This might have been Space NML also, but no, this was Renaigu. Renaigu made a book cover for Brian. We Need to Talk, a tragic insight in the life of a chronic podcaster.
What was the bit on that?
Well,
to whom did I need to talk to?
I don't remember. Do you remember, Justin?
No.
Okay, great. As long as we're in this headspace, before we bring on our friends from Ice Cream Social, Paul Mattingly was made my day by telling me how funny he thought we were when he was listening to Night Attack while walking his dog. Okay. But the reference that he thought that was so funny, I had no memory of.
I couldn't fucking make it.
He said he was walking his dog, listening to Night Attack, and we made a joke that was so funny. He thought everyone thought he looked crazy, and he was like. And he said, that part when you talked about the werewolves that pee themselves, and I was like, ha, 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 yeah. But it just,
Wow. How long ago?
It was the Halloween
he said it was the Halloween episode.
So what would that be, a month and a half?
Oh,
yeah,
gee, I mean,
6
fucking,
weeks.
yeah. Let me remember what color my fucking shirt was.
Man.
I mean, as long as I'm not alone in this, that's all I care about.
Like, if it's not something that I remember is funny, then that means that other things that we say are also funny. I feel better about the show.
I mean, look, as far as I'm concerned, if I had to choose between everybody remembering when I'm funny and the only payment was that I never remember when I'm funny, I will take that any day of the week, right?
Yeah, does anybody in the chat room remember anything about werewolves pissing themselves in the show Oh, WJ says it might have been Monster and the Cam Girl?
Oh, yeah. No, we did. That was like the whole bit where we were doing the cam girl thing, but we were there was like he's like describing a monster. No, Brian, you were the monster, right? And Bonnie was the cam girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
because you were doing you had the ghillie suit duty. and we were-
Werewolves.
werewolf.
That sounds familiar.
Jeez.
God, it's going to be so great when I have Alzheimer's. I'm going to watch all our old episodes and be all like, that guy's young and healthy.
That's your first thing.
Yes.
Not that
He's
you're funny.
tan,
Not us.
he's healthy.
Of course it's fucking young and healthy. What else would it be? It's not like, oh, a life well lived. Look at me. It's artistic creativity. It's like, oh, I was thinner and sprotter.
That'll be the next incarnation of the show. It'll be called Young and Healthy.
That was before I evolved into my final form.
What is your final form going to be?
Job of the Hutt, motherfucker. I'm gonna watch that's fucking documentary from the future. I'm gonna wipe snot
So you're
on a
going
golden
one
droid.
direction, and eventually you're going to go the exact opposite direction.
Fucking sneakers will still be alive at my tail, going.
That sounds right.
So he will evolve to Salacious Crumb.
Yeah, exactly. Bonnie walked in and she says, "Damn, it's hot in here. Ooh, is this hot?
Bonnie,
This
I
is hot."
guarantee that when the show is on, I will stop being a shitty pre-show host and watching the 538 live blog.
Oh yeah,
About
no,
Alabama.
go for it. Like,
Oh, well, talk about it now. What's the
You
story?
want an update right now?
Yeah,
60 seconds.
everybody's happy. That's the headline at 538. In an improbable alchemical twist, everybody was happy with the outcome of Election Day today. I'm Nate, 538, reporting live from America.
Wait, do you know that it's Nate Silver, right?
No, yeah, motherfucker. Yes, that's the joke.
I didn't know. Sometimes, and by the way, you've done that to me like 3 times. So.
It's
Here.
me, Nate.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? Here, I'll give the official night attack update.
All right.
on the race in Alabama.
Go for it. 1 minute.
All right, here we go. Hey, oh crap! I made my thing small. That's
No,
fine.
you're good.
There we
You're
go.
good.
All right, here's what we got over here. We got a bunch of state counties within the state. Some of them are blue. Do me a favor, everybody. What we're going to want to do is go ahead and look at Birmingham, Alabama right now. As you can see, it kind of looks like a mitten with a piece of dirt in the center of it. It's blue right now. Who knows what happens a little bit later tonight. We have some red counties over here. A lot of things. This is forming into what looks like maybe a man bending over or waving on some level. This could be his shoe or it could be his pants. We're only going to find out later this evening. If you look over here, it looks kind of like a gun with that part being the trigger. And then we have New Jersey and Idaho kissing each other while another flat state says, hey, what's going on over there? That's pretty much what we're doing right now here in the night attack election desks. Bryce?
Thank you very
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
No,
he tossed to you. He tossed to you.
Thank you very much, Justin Robert Young, our senior Shape of Districts correspondent from America.
Hold on.
Oh.
Who's winning?
He just asked.
I found this.
What does it say?
What do you think it found when I said who's
a
winning?
sports score, even though it's Tuesday night and there are no sports.
Bonnie, what do you think?
I think it's at the Plinko machines in Vegas.
There's no
It's a
such
live
thing as
feed. No,
Plinko.
hey, let her have it. Siri has a live feed to the Plinko machines in Las Vegas.
Also,
Thank you, Bryce.
Plinko is a game on The Price is Right. Yes. Justin.
I think it says the armies of the one true Christ.
Winning is a 1969 American motion picture starring Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward. The film is about a race car driver who aspires to win the Indianapolis 500. A number of race car drivers and people associated racing appear in the film, including Bobby Unser, Tony Holman, Bobby Grimm, Dan Gurney, Roger McCluskey, and Kevin Bacon.
That's not who is winning. That's what is winning.
Hey, man. Dude, I said who's winning, and that's what Siri said. You calling Siri a liar?
Well, no, I'm just saying Siri got it. Did not understand the context of the situation.
You know
So
what?
you're patronizing Siri.
Do you know what? I went through Penny's Twitter feed, and she used to post jokes on there.
Wait, who?
Penny.
Yeah?
Yeah. And one of them was kind of funny. It was, what does the company Apple eat for breakfast?
Fried apples.
Jack.
Oranges.
Jack's dick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Your daughter Penelope said that?
I don't know,
she's
man.
working blue. She's just like what? Too blue for the room? No lights? No RTs?
Hey!
Peace out, Daddy-O.
Cereal.
Thanks,
Cereal!
Obama.
Wait. Oh, like the podcast?
Siri.
Oh, cereal.
I know. It took me
okay.
a minute, too. This was before the podcast. so.
Right. That would have been great. Incredible.
She goes, Serial, the
Serial,
podcast,
yeah.
coming soon to NPR Radio. I'm a psychic. My name is Penelope.
The other one is, how do you wake up Lady Gaga?
Oh, wait. Hold on. The
Come on.
The
Come on.
okay.
Come on.
Just alarm.
Nope.
You poker face.
These are good.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
I like it.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, she's got dad jokes down to a science.
Oh, yes. She
Yeah.
spends a couple of days
No,
kind
look-
of like,
Okay, fine. Just rub it in my face. I'm not a good dad joker. No,
you
sorry,
have
I'm-
contempt for the dad joke.
I only hate it because I love it. Wait, dude, we put out a dad joke in that email. In the Black Friday or the Cyber Monday email.
The
No,
difference
that's mine.
between a hippo and a zippo.
Yeah.
you know
Hey, Justin, do you know the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
Brian, what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
Ah, one's real heavy and the other is a little lighter.
Lighter.
Because it's like they make lighters. That's the brand.
Yeah.
All right.
I
By the way,
liked it.
New York Times Upshot live blog now has 90% for Doug Jones in Alabama. Would be a historic.
Let's go live to what was the blog again?
538. Hold on, wait a minute. You want to go back to 538?
Oh,
Here we
no.
go.
I was gonna just change it and update it and say Nate, whatever the name of the new blog was.
Nate York Times.
Nate York Times reporting live to Night Attack.
All right. Hey, everybody. All right, look, I mentioned before that there was New Jersey and what looks to be Illinois kissing each other. It appears as if things have gotten so hot and heavy that a plume of smoke has emerged right above their heads. Meanwhile, a flat state next to it is still being like, hey, what am I? Is this a threesome or, am I just hanging out? Is this a cuck situation? Anyway, that's the update. Back to you guys.
Oh wow! Thank you very much, Nate York Times, with that fantastic shape of districts analysis.
Also, Nate, you ever think about telling us like the status of the elections, because the counties have always had this shape for like a real long time, and I'm not sure why that's the relevant detail.
I'll tell you what. Hold on, wait. We have some late breaking numbers coming in right here. Here's something else that I want to bring to your attention. Again, it looks like there's like is either a dog wearing a small bonnet or a gun that has a gigantic cartoonish hammer on it, pointing to guess who? Wait a minute.
Is that Arizona?
It's New Jersey and Illinois kissing each other. What is this? It's like a gunpoint thing. We'll have more more information a little bit later this evening.
Now, Nate, if I may, that looked like that gun was made out of Utah and Arizona. Is that accurate? Is that accurate to say?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's why I'm not the senior
That's why-
shape of district's correspondent.
Yeah, man. Look, he doesn't like it when you try to control the conversation, man.
Fake news.
You guys want to do a quick Would You Rather bot?
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, for the record, if I could, I would make Would You Rather Bot the hosts, plural, of the show.
Okay.
It would be nothing but two WIRs asking each other questions, not even giving answers.
Okay, here we go. This is the most latest
All right,
one.
Bonnie, dial in, focus.
This is from WYR_bot. Would you rather control your finger? Sorry. Would you rather control your fingers also party as you want, or have the power to have cardboard soda in your butt? Now, this is very important. And it says a lot about you. This is the new Myers-Briggs.
I know.
Would you rather
Oh my gosh, Bryce,
control
that's
your-
amazing.
Would you rather control your fingers, also party as you want, or have the power to have cardboard soda
Oh, yeah.
on your butt?
On your butt. Oh, you know what? I think I initially read this as in your butt. No,
but
it's
you know
on
what?
your
I'm
butt.
going to say it reads
No,
well
it's
either
on,
way.
It's on your butt.
But it
yeah.
is on.
I mean, I'll tell you what, it would make it a lot easier to eat your butt.
All right. For the record, many of you know my trials and tribulations with being able to maintain control of my fingers.
Because you're a magician.
So I
also.
value them very lightly or highly.
Highly, the opposite of lightly.
Yeah, I value them highly. However, apparently not so good at maintaining control of my fingers. So I almost wonder if I'd rather. I mean, imagine having
And
the
you
power.
get to party as you want.
I got.
I mean, can you imagine
Yeah.
walking into a room and everybody's trying to balance cardboard sodas and they're just falling on the ground and they're all weeping and you're like, I got you, fam. And you just, bloop, and then there it is.
Now that's a different type of party. That is a party. Have cardboard soda on your butt? That's unlimited soda, my dude.
That's a power. That's unlimited. You could feed the world from your butt.
Oh, what
Would
if
you have to have like a shelf butt? Like you seen those? They're like butts
Oh,
that
yeah.
are big enough that you could like put shit on it.
I would go so far to say as you would definitely have one.
What? No, I mean I could put.
And have a
cardboard
big
soda-
old. You're gonna have a
have a
party
donk.
table ass.
You're gonna have a donk. Oh, Brian's pulling out a bottle from the
Oh,
trash.
This can't go wrong.
Oh, boy, howdy.
Brian.
Oh, that's not like
Brian.
that.
You,
You do not have the butt
have the
for it.
power.
You
not
don't
have
You
a
do
shelf
not have the
pass.
power.
You have-
You're putting it on the small of your back. This is above the hemline of
No,
your jeans.
yeah. Brian has a water flume
This
ass.
is not
Like,
going-
It is a direct shot to the floor.
Oh, I wish we could see it. He's putting it on the cheek. Now, Brian. Okay. The bit's over. You tried really hard, Brian. You really put all
Yeah.
of your
I
effort.
just want the
you
power to
tried.
put cardboard soda on my butt.
You could
I
have
just-
it.
I just like this.
Give
kind
up
of-
my fingers, these useless meat sausages. Give me the power to put cardboard soda on my butt.
Oh, I kind of like the disco feel of the first one, where it's like, party as you want and control your fingers. Party as you want.
I think you're
And it-
referencing to a song I
fingers.
don't know. Is there a
a
song?
good discus.
Cardboard soda on your butt?
It's a song to be sung.
Yeah,
The
it
world
is.
has not yet known someone who can control their fingers and party as they want.
I imagine you could walk into any room, an empty fucking room, and be like, "Party on!" and like Mr. Flame.
Mr. Flame.
What's the name? I swear to God, I will get it one day. I swear, one day I will learn that Fantastic Four member's name.
Flame.
You're a hot one, Mr. Flame. You're made of molten steel. No jet fuel can melt you. No mother can belt you, Mr. Flame.
You are legally distinct from Johnny Storm of the Fantastic Four.
I wish I could say that was the first time I called him Mr. Flame on this live stream, but it's not true. One day I'll learn it's Johnny Storm.
Now, why is it Storm? That doesn't make me
You
think of
like
flames.
Gatorade, Mr. Flame. You're busy snowboarding around. Extreme sports, they taunt you. Your sister, she flaunts you as she bones. I
And
won't
when
say
I
his
said
name.
sister, I definitely didn't mean Sue Storm of the Fantastic Four.
Banana na na na, banana na na na.
Back off now, Disney lawyers.
Oh my God, I made the wrong comment. The chat is erupting. They're like, it's just his name. It's Johnny Storm. It's not his, like,
Well,
true.
sure. Yeah.
It's not. I get it.
As,
what?
as the person who just said Mr. Flame, you don't need to worry about being embarrassed.
See, you made a venial sin. His was mortal. I mean, he will be sacrificed at the altar of the demon hordes.
Are you trying to get that moral search?
You can do the heartbeat, and it's like, Bonnie, you are not the greater sinner. Bryce is.
Hey, fuck you! Hey, fuck you! I don't care.
Mr. Flame's famous catchphrase, be fire.
So I'm saying, in the context of Would You Rather, you could do that. You could say party on, like Johnny Storm.
I like Mr. Flame better. Mr. Flame is great.
Like Mr. Flame, you could say be party.
Mr. Flame was my father. Johnny Storm, please.
Oh my God! And meanwhile, he's like, "Oh no, I'm always getting guff from the captain of my team, Gentleman Phantasma."
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Mr. Flame.
All right, so we got to pick one. We got to vote on the Would You Rather. Would
I
you
mean,
rather control
I've
your
given up
fingers?
on my fingers. They're gonna fall off next week on the Mod of Rogue. So
And
I
you
want
don't
the power.
save them?
Well, I mean, they're gone anyway. They're cursed. They're doomed.
I'm controlling my fingers. I'm partying as I want. As much as a cardboard soda on my butt would be novel and exciting, and would probably result in a bit more of a bubble. I'm gonna go ahead and say the fingers.
If I can make you feel better about control
my-
your fingers, Bri,
Yeah.
even if they're chopped off,
You can still control them.
you can control your fingers.
Okay. All right. No, I'm back. I'm back.
Okay,
Control
okay,
my
okay.
fingers. Control my fingers.
With 22 votes, with 22 hours left, 79 votes. Would you rather voters have said 80% would control their fingers.
Yay! We're just like everyone else.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, we'll do more.
Call
of these in the
Mr.
afterlife.
Flame.
There's-
That's my name. That name again is Mr. Flame.
Thank you, Mitsula.
Thank you, Matsula. Your comment's so cute.
It's just so hot.
Shot.
So after I missed a Photoshop. I don't remember who made it, but someone made a Nesh coin. I think this was also Space NML. Made a Nesh coin.
You look totally boss there. You look
thank
like
you.
Yeah, why don't
look
you
at
look that way right now? You don't look
Yeah,
anywhere
let
near
down.
that.
Because I
that
like
boss.
to eat.
That's
Oh man, yeah. So thank you everybody who submits stuff all the time. Is there more stuff? Did we just get a new thing? Also, yeah. Also, it's the next iteration, Young and Healthy, on the WPR network. Oh, there's a boglin in the background.
A universal symbol for when he was young and healthy.
And I had one arm until I found out my fucking brother was a liar, a scam artist.
So pre-show exclusive, right? After the show, we were talking to Jay. We got
Yeah.
Jay back on the line.
Yeah.
Who said he knew he stole yours and gave you his broken Boglin.
Yep. His broken bonus
Sounds
Boglin,
about right.
which is my Blues Traveler cover band.
Blues Travelers cover band.
Only I played one-handed, and so all the notes are wrong.
I don't know why I like that.
Okay, so we
All
got
right, all right. I'm turning off. I'm turning off the live.
Okay,
things.
turn it
I'll
off.
put- no.
We got 3 minutes to the start of the show. 3 minutes until hopefully we're on the front page. If you need to go get a drink,
All right,
go use
there-
the bathroom.
Now's the time. Now's the
All,
time.
Go do
all
it
I
right
gotta
now.
say is that I remembered now that it's Christmas time about Jay's decision making there.
Oh, you're saying Santa's going to be punitive?
Of coal, lump of coal, lump of
Wow.
coal.
Oh shit, we need to talk to Santa too, don't we?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we need to talk to Santa. We can figure that out.
Yeah, we need to get Santa. We need to get Santa in here.
I don't know. I've got this 13-year-old. Do we do the Penny the Jaded Elf again this year? I mean, like,
We haven't done y'all haven't done that in almost a decade.
Yeah, I always left that up to you guys. That seemed to be a Brushwood family tradition that we were very happy to be a part of. But I don't think that it's like, hey, the show needs you, kid. Come on.
I know. We just kind of, I don't know. We just kind of took a break.
Well, if she's into it, maybe we can figure out a way to work her into it. But we don't want to push. She's a kid, you know.
She's definitely getting to the point now where it's like, listen, you better start bringing some fastballs because 13 ain't 8. 8 you can fall over and it's the funniest thing in the world. But she's got to bring those jokes that she's been sharpening up on Twitter.
Oh, you're saying the expectations are even higher for her, right? If she doesn't deliver, oh man, he walked away. Something must have happened.
No, she's pretty funny and
Yeah.
can ad-lib too. Like, we're going into town and then we were talking about mattress firms and how
Like the companies that sell mattresses.
yeah, like, isn't it weird they're on every corner? Like,
There
all
are a
these-
lot. There are a lot of places where you can buy a mattress.
Yeah, I mean, and specifically mattress firm, not just another one. Like,
yeah, the specific brand. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
like-
there's already one near you guys, and they're opening up another one near you guys. All right.
yes, like
That's
within
crazy.
like 5 miles, and then like up north,
Mm-hmm.
they have 4 mattress firms
Firms, yeah.
within 2 blocks of each other.
Yo.
Don't you think that's weird?
It's almost like the I don't know if you're clued into this much at all, but when GameStop and EB Games, one of them acquired, when I think GameStop acquired EB Games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly you had tons of these retailers. You would have like in one of the malls that I grew up near, they had 2 GameStops in the same mall because they had all that retail space and they were in a lease, but the brands merged. So now you had 2 of the same company, but in the mall. So, but I don't know that Mattress Firm has done
like a merger or
Right.
anything. Yeah, no, I don't know.
weird.
That's an
Oh
interesting.
wait,
theory,
no.
though.
Mattress Firm did.
Oh,
it
it
was
did?
like Mattress City and Mattress Firm. Yeah.
Oh,
I did a Go game for one of them, Mattress Firm, the winning one.
yeah.
And they were like, yeah, thank you guys. It was actually kind of an awkward party because half the people just had all their friends get fired. And now
Aw.
it's the combination.
That's pretty. Oh.
Oh wow.
All right, we're gonna mute Brian's mic while we get that.
Sleep Train, that was it.
Guys, we're on the front page. On the front page of Twitch. Don't fuck us up.
Really? Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, we're on the front page. Hey, everybody. It's Night Attack, #1 comedy stream on Twitch. Brian is, this is a great character, Nuke's character that Brian's been doing lately called I'm Off Screen, I'm Doing Something. It's a lot of physical comedy. no, here he is. He's back. This is a new character, not I'm off-screen guy. This is I'm doing invisible coat guy.
It's called the invisible bump. It's called the front page bump.
You heard the invisible thread. Here's the invisible bump.
All right.
Doing the
All right.
bump, yeah.
Wait, is that doing the hump? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
When you're
Is
doing the butt,
hump
that's
a
what it is.
thing?
Doing
Wait,
it.
is doing the hump already a thing?
Doing the butt all
know,
night
like-
long.
No, I mean, I know booty in the butt. Or no,
Wait,
what is
booty
it?
in the butt?
No, what's that?
That's
Edward Furlong?
That's boogie in your
Boogie
butt.
in the butt.
Boogie in your butt.
And
Man,
of
what
course,
y'all
there's the hump
talking about?
dance where you do the hump.
Put a little tiny man in your butt. Put a tin can in your butt. A boogie in the butt.
Boogie in the butt. All right.
Butt, the
I
boogie
need
in the butt.
1 more minute so I can.
Man,
find-
what y'all talking about?
It's
What-
preparing the new audience. These guys say shit. You better get ready.
Put a tree in your butt. Put me in your butt.
Put a cardboard can in your butt.
Put a little tiny man in your
Soda.
butt.
Yeah, put cardboard soda in your
Oh,
butt.
that was what it was.
Good
Throw
job.
all your fingers in your butt.
Everybody, give me 1 more minute as I find the doc that I need.
By the way, real quick, if you're following Marcus Lemonis of CNBC fame,
His show's back on.
his show's back on, and you know how I know this? Is because he tweeted out, as if he's a living R.L. Stein, he tweets out, "Who's watching #The Prophet tonight?"
Are there any Goosebumps fans in the house? R.L. Stein. I live alone, and I sit in my hot tub and smoke poorly rolled blunts and sip upon a fine port. I live alone. I'm R.L. Stein.
Now, hold on. R.L. Stein, is it true that you sometimes go to small businesses, write very large checks, and attempt to salvage them, turn them around?
I'm very glad you've asked, Brian, as I've written about in my Goosebumps series. There was initially a treatment for a man who bought and flipped businesses. It was called the Real Estate Creep Estate. And he would find profit and loss cycles, and our main character, a young girl named Denise, had to find out whether she would be profit or loss.
So he would put them Saw-like into scenarios where they had to make the right decision, where in one situation they'd be rewarded, but in the other they would be cursed and damned.
Indeed. And in that time, I knew this was a bad premise. And I scrapped it. I said, fuck it. Do a puppet or some shit. I'm R.L. Stein. These kids will be anything.
How many books have you written, R.L.
I
Stein?
have written close to 7,000 books.
Oh my goodness. How close?
How
Yeah,
close?
ask me how many are about puppets.
How many are about puppets?
7,001.
Ex
In
Moto
my
wants-
mind, I was hoping you would say, like, I've written close to 7,000 books. Well, how many have you written? 8,523. Pretty close to 7,000, I think.
Close. Anyway, I'm going to take a puff of my blunt, which I rolled myself poorly, and take a sip upon a fine port. I live alone. I'm in a hot tub. I'm R.L. Stein.
Okay, I got to tweet out.
Never meet your heroes.
Ex Modem wants to know if you about the story, the creature from the MLS.
Ah, yes. That was in the Real Estate Creep Estate series, which I was going to spin off from Goosebumps. That was another one. I was also buying a house.
What sort of house were you buying? A 2-story ranch?
I was buying another house. I walked in and I said, hey, listen. Are there any Goosebumps fans in the house? I'm R.L. Stein. I live alone. I don't need a lot of space. But
So you walked. I'm sorry. Oh, if I can interrupt you, you walked into the realtor office and said, "Are there any Goosebumps fans in the house? I need a lot of space."
Yes,
Okay.
I do. I did. I said I need the Paramount, sir, or madam, who takes upon R.L. Stein's real estate charge, is plenty of counter space, For I have many blunts to roll, and I'm not going to do them well. I'll do them poorly.
Well, you need to have the bad ones there so you can dissect them.
I live alone, Bryce. And there's just needs to be filling my entire home.
Well, this reminds me,
the blunts I've rolled poorly.
Well, and this is consistent with your character, because last time I came over, before we ate, you had us hold hands and give your prayer. Oh, Lord, grant me the money to afford some weed, the papers to roll poorly, and some blunts, because I'm not very good.
And then I said, get out. I live alone. I don't live with other roommates.
I remember that.
Wait, you live alone, but you also don't let guests come over?
No, actually, I'm sorry. A lot of people misunderstand. When he says he lives alone, what
Yeah.
he means is he actually has taken out $500,000 in a mortgage upon which he sleeps and then and never lets it back to the bank. He lives alone.
That's incredible.
No, and I dress it up and I buy it new clothes for school, and me and the loan have a great time together. Thank you very much. I live with a loan. I'm R.L. Stein.
But the interest on that loan must not make it work.
Oh, I'll tell you, he's got
would
interest
prefer
for that
the
loan.
interest you have in my personal affairs would be reduced to zero.
I'm sorry.
I am R.L. Stein. I wrote Goosebumps.
You wrote Goosebumps, that's right. Okay. Thank you so much, R.L. Stein.
Big shout out to my homies at Scholastic.
Good looking out. Book fair's coming up, kids.
Better hope that I don't get rung up on any of these new charges, because R.L. Stein was at the Scholastic Christmas party just grabbing ham.
What new charges?
Did you? Is it true that you hooked up with Garfield, and that you're the subject of the titular Garfield Eats Out?
The president or the cat? Never mind. Both. Ooh, R.L.'s a real slut. All right.
He's a lasagna too.
Oh,
What?
I'll tell you what. He didn't hate Mondays that morning. This is a new saucy direction for the R.L. Stein character.
Although it is true that he hated Odie, as in the odious stank of my taints. No, too much.
Remind me of a treatment for the odious stank of my taint book that I was going to write for Goosebumps.
We have to get the show started. I'm sorry, R.L. Stein. We have to let you go.
Yeah, would
back
you get
to-
lost?
Anyway, I'm going to go live alone still. Bye.
Okay, we have
Man,
to...
that guy has interest.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Feeling
I'll tell
it.
you what. That's... Who knew? It was going to take a real explicit turn for the R.L. Stein character.
All right, here we go. Oh, let me get this other lower third. Where is it on feed? There we go. All right, here we go.